for those who live on, the words of that great and holy musical, the Song of Norway, will be of comfort to us all. It's easy to be a bit of a shit. You've got to work at becoming a shit house. Here endeth the first lesson.
You got anyone special in mind, Charlie?
Yeah, Sammy. You want to crucify the man? You do the job properly. Sammy, leave it!
And is this guy on a golf course, right?
No more jokes, George. All right.
You'll be all right, George. You knew what to do, all right.
So when do I get my 30 pieces of silver then, eh? I don't want inquests. I want work.
You lot still here? I've got to lock up, you know. I've got a home to go to. Somebody left this. Meat.
They won't be long now.
I hope not. I'm not on overtime, you know.
There's a packet of chips there if you want them, Mr. Walters.
Sorry, gentlemen. Several calls of nature on the way. But you won't have reached your prostate yet, but you will. Mind if I use the desk, Eddie? Right, there's not a lot of time, so I'll get cracking. Interesting evening. Lots of promise. I'll take you one by one so as we don't get mixed up. Mick Connor.
Yep.
Yeah, well, now, you've not done a lot, have you?
No, done nothing. Concerts, work dues.
Yeah, well, I quite liked it. Bit old-fashioned, I thought, you know, taking a single topic through your act. Still, it might have worked even so if you're taking something more up the audience's street. I mean, you might find being an Irishman in England fascinating, but there's no reason why we should, is there? Certain earnestness about it didn't much take to, you know, as if you were giving a sermon. The one thing you've got to understand, people don't learn. They don't want to. And if they did, they're not going to look to the likes of us to teach them. You've got to be very good indeed to patronise your audience, I can tell you. Still, you had your moments, some promise. Sammy Samuels.
Himself.
Yeah, well, I thought you'd never get started. First thing you want to do is ditch the first half of your act.
Yeah, it's stuff I've been shedding, you know.
Yeah, well, it's too Jewish. I mean, what's a Jew nowadays? Who wants to know? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can see that.
Same mistake as our Irish friend. Fortunately, you pulled out of it and you got very good. Yes, it was a different act. The wife, blacks, Irish, women. Yeah, spread it around and you can score. Keep it tight, they fall asleep on you. I like the women's lib bits. Now, you need an ending. You see, you were just sticking one after the other till you're done. No climax. People want a climax.
Yeah, well, I got off the rails a bit, actually.
Well, stay on them. Phil and Jed Murray.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what went wrong there, eh? Distinct smell of cock up in here about halfway through. I've got a note about a Pakistani on a rape charge. What happened? Eh? What, was it new material or something? Well, it was terrible. Look, cardinal sin for any performer is embarrassing the audience. You had them doing up their shoelaces and picking up old beer mats.
We missed a lot out.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure it is, sure it is. George McBrain. Yes, cracking opening, bang, no messing, I liked it. It was quite subtle, but not too subtle. Tell him you've got a headache, eh? Floating handbags. Yes, see, now that was good character. You see, I believed it. It was all of a piece. It was confident, but aggressive. I like that. I like the joke about the thick Seamus. Now, you see what I mean? Don't push your own particular prejudice. You're there on their terms, not your own. Even with yobbos like that lot down there. Now, that was a good ending. Yes, you see, now, it was downbeat, but firm, you know, like diminuendo.
See that.
Well thought out. Gethin Price. Yes, well, not a lot to say about your piece, Price. You've a certain talent as a mime, maybe, something like that. What you did tonight just won't do. A musical, maybe, but there is no musical. Look, you want to be a comic lad, you better get started somewhere else, because you never get started with what you've got. It's not viable. And you've got to speak to the audience, for God's sake. Now, personally, I found the content of your act, well, I don't know how to put it. Repulsive, aggressively unfunny. Now, look, you want to get on there, you better get a few problems sorted out first. Get some distance, you know what I mean? Look, don't give us your hang-up straight. They're too hot to handle. Right. 4 golden rules for all of you. Some more than others. 1, all audiences are thick collectively, but it's a bad comic who lets them know it. 2, 2 laughs are better than 1, always. 3, you don't have to love the people, but the people have to love you. And 4, sell yourselves. If you're giving it away, it can't be worth having. Right, well, I could have left this till I got back down south, but I'm not that kind of a person. At the moment, on tonight, I'm interested in just 2 of you. You and you. Now, I've got forms here. Enrollment. Yeah. Now, look, when these have been received, there'll be an agent to look after your business and develop your career, all right? But don't go giving up your jobs just yet, mind. Wait and see if the bookings start coming in, right? Oh, thanks, Eddie. Nice evening. Good lads. A few wild notions, maybe. Hey, I'm down at the Midland. How about a drink?
Still full of shit, Bert.
What's that, Eddie?
You wouldn't know a comedian from a barrel load of crap.
Meaning you disagree? Well, send in a report.
I don't belong, remember?
What do you expect, 100%?
They were noble, Bert. They're great lads.
This is your opinion. Don't be ungracious.
Yeah. Enjoy the Midland.
Always do, Eddie. I like the best.
There goes nothing. Man who doesn't rate Frank Randall, what the hell does he know?
He knows enough. Price, he knows where the door marked in is.
Maybe you know where it leads. Leads to a room with a notice on the wall saying, please, leave this room as you found it. A shitty.
A comic's a comic's a comic. Ain't that right, though?
Right, thanks very much, Mr. Waters. It's been a great, great pleasure. I can never thank you enough for everything you've done for me.
Good luck, George. Enjoy yourself. I'll watch out for you.
Maybe we could have a drink sometime, eh?
Yes.
Right, look after yourself then. And you lot, scrubbers.
Hey, hang on, George, I'll give you a lift. We can stop up at the club, have a drink.
No, it's no good, Stanley. Wife's not feeling too well recently.
She'll not begrudge your celebration pint, surely to God.
She begrudges mean nothing, Stanley.
How about you, Phil? Cheers, Mr. Waters. Pleasure to know you. Hard work, by Christ. I lost my script completely tonight. Don't know how I kept going.
Aye.
Couldn't have done it without you, though, Mr. Waters. That's for a certainty.
No.
Are you coming then?
No, I'll get the bus.
It's pissing down.
Well, I need the air.
Well, suit yourself.
Sorry if we let you down.
No, not you, son. Not in a million years. No, you stay that way.
That way's a good way. I am sorry.
Get stuff.
Oh, shit! Never told me copper joke. I've been working on it all week.
Dummy, dummy. Anyone fancy a pint? I fancy a pint. Or 7. Gotta get my skates on. Will will you be doing this again another time, Mr. Waters?
Oh, yeah, I've got some lads lined up starting in May.